So we've got open D major here, and from here we're going to work out the triad scale. So now this is a major key, so it's going to go major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. So now remember, to work out the major triad you go 4 semitones, then 3 semitones. For minor you go 3 semitones, then 4 semitones, and for diminished you go 3 and 3. So knowing that our first chord is major, we've got D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That'll be our first. Our second chord is a minor chord on E, so we're going to go up 3 and then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. For F sharp, we're going to go up. This is supposed to be minor, so we're going to go up 3 and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that should go there. For G, G is supposed to be major, as the fourth chord in the sequence is major. So we're going to go up 4 and then up 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. For A, this is our fifth chord in the sequence. That's going to be major. So we go up 4 and then up 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Because we know in our major triad you go up 4 semitones, then up 3 semitones. So we got A, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Now B is going to be minor, so you go up 3 and then up 4. And C sharp is going to be diminished, so you go up 3 and then up 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we go back to our original D major chord, but we're going to go up an octave. So it's going to look like this. D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now let's give that a listen. A perfect D major triad scale. Now we're going to look at D minor. Okay, so the D minor scale is open here. And we're going to determine the D minor triad scale. So now, in our minor triad, we've got minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major, major. So using this formula we're going to work out the chords in the scale. So our first root note is D, and that's going to be played in minor, so we go up 3 and then up 4. Like that. Our second chord is a diminished, so we're going to go up 3 and then up 3. Our third chord is going to be major, so we go up 4 and then up 3. Our fourth chord is going to be minor, so we go up 4 and then up, minor, so we go up 3 and then up 4. Our fifth chord is going to be minor, so we use the same process, up 3 and then up 4. Our 6th chord is going to be major, so we go up 4 and then up 3. And our final chord is also major, so we go up 4 and then up 3. And then we go back to our root chord, but everything is up 1 octave, and that's a minor chord, so it is up 3 and then up 4. Now let's listen back to see if we were right. So this formula of minor, diminished, major, minor, minor, major, major will get you the triad scale of any key and any scale. It's not just for C and D like we've shown, it's for anything. And these are all the chords that you can use in this key to make your track, and it's just a really cool formula to use, because everything's going to be in key, everything's going to sound good, and at the end of the day, that's exactly what we want. Okay, so now we're going to talk about inversions. Now, inversions are simply the one chord played in a different way. For instance, this is C major. Now this is also C major, but it's played differently. The C has moved up 1 octave, and this is known as C major in the first inversion. C has simply moved up 1 octave. Now the second inversion is C and E moved up 1 octave. Now, if G was moved up 1 octave in the third inversion, you would just get your original chord back. But it's not. The third inversion is G moving down 1 octave. And your fourth inversion is G and E moved down 1 octave. So very quickly, that's what inversions are, and it's not for C major, it's E and G, but for other chords, it would be your second note and your third note. So the first inversion would be your second note. Sorry, your first inversion is your first note moved up 1 octave. Second inversion is your first and second note moved up 1 octave, and then your third inversion is the third note moved down 1 octave, and your fourth inversion is the third and second note moved down 1 octave. So finally, we're going to look at chord progressions. Now, what are chord progressions? Chord progressions are simply which chords are used in what order. Now, a lot of people hang around too much when explaining this. It is very easy. Now, a lot of the time when someone is telling you the chord progression they used, they'll give it to you in Roman numerals. Now, whether it's written in Roman numerals or written in regular numbers, all it is the number that the chord is in the triad scale. So, if someone says to you the chord progression they used was 1, 6, 4, 3, it's simply 1, then 6, 4, 3. That's the order that the chords were used. That is all a chord progression is. A lot of the times people see Roman numerals and they don't know what it is. Well, it's simply the number that the chord is in the triad scale. So if someone says to you the chord progression they used was 1, 4, 3, it's simply 1, then 4, and then 3. That was the order they used the chords. Sometimes it'll say 1, 4 in the second inversion, 3, then that's simply the top 2 down an octave. 1, 4, 3. That's all it means. That is all it means. It's really the easiest thing. I'm not going to spend too much longer. I did intend to keep this video quite short, but it's turned out to be quite long, but everything's been covered, which is good. So progressions, it's not only for C major, it's for anything, even D minor, C minor. There's nothing special or different between major and minor. Obviously you'll need to know what scale and key that they're in. So if they're in C major, or if they're in D major or anything, and they say to you the progression they used was 1, 4, 6, you look at your first chord, your fourth chord, and your sixth chord, and that is the order they used their chords. As simple as that. In any key, in any scale, that's what it means. And with that, this is the end of the video. I'm going to have to put this into 2 parts, as it was quite long, but we did get through everything. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. You can also check out my other videos. There's more coming. I'm also going to be doing a massive pack. I'm going to be giving away for free a massive pack on the virtual instrument called Massive by Native Instruments. Just going to be a bunch of presets that I use quite often that I've made. So that's coming soon, as well as more videos. So subscribe and like, and hopefully you guys are learning a lot. If you have any questions, as I said, leave a comment. Cheers guys, keep practicing.